everybody, and welcome to a very special episode 34 of the Joffice. This is a special episode because 34 is my hockey number. I think the universe kind of saw this coming because yesterday in practice, I had my first ever shutout. I play goalie, so shutouts are pretty cool. My first ever shutout in a practice. So I practiced for like 2 hours at a stick and puck, and then went over to the Junior Golden Knights high school practice, and I did not let anything in for about 2 solid hours. So that is pretty cool. I feel like a wall of dominance, and that is what you guys should expect of me from your goaltender. Anyway, we have some sad news. We would like to wish Shane Duckworth the best in his future endeavors. He is no longer with Jasco Games. He is now taking the field with the rest of you players in the Battle of UFS. So we look forward to seeing him in future events once he's legally allowed to play. He has worked on sets up until our next release, so he can't technically play until that point. But up until that point, we wish you the best of luck, Shane. Happy to see you play in UFS again. Up next, we have quite a bit of UFS news. Number one, Thunderbreak has a functional errata now. So we have added the word ready. So you can check that out on the website. I think it's on social media as well. Up next, we've been playtesting the recently and previously banned cards quite a bit. And we are happy to say we think we can bring Zoe and Quan Chi off of the ban list with our new erratas. We'll be posting those up soon. The other two characters, Twinkle Murdoch and Liu Kang, are still under pretty intensive testing. Those are, for some reason, a little bit harder to figure out. We thought that it would all go pretty smoothly and quickly, but we've hit some snags on just some of the support and things that make the power level of those characters really high. So we're going to have to keep testing those, but at least for now, Zoe and Quan Chi, I think we have them in a good spot to bring them back into standard. Next up, if you are a champion and you have your card abilities and artwork and everything else you need to submit, send that to jason@jascogames.com. I will be taking care of that with you so we can work out your abilities, get your artwork taken care of with JT, and get you printed on the next champ badge. Buffy, the expansion, and Cowboy Bebop. We will have some of those copies before release at PAX Unplugged. So if you're at PAX Unplugged, check out the Lynn Vander booth and you can play Buffy the board game or the expansion to the expansion to Buffy the board game and Buffy the board game and Cowboy Bebop board game at PAX Unplugged before release. Finally, we have confirmed our dates for U.S. Nationals and the World Championships next year. We will have those dates here below. We hope to see you at both of those major events, and welcome to this week's special 34th episode of the Joffice.
Hey there, Sean Kennedy here. Just a few things to talk about this week. Mostly just getting caught up on updating the website and Facebook, as I had technical issues with my laptop and my phone last week, so took most of the week to get that straightened out, so we can getting caught up on that. This is Tuesday, be posting this on Friday, so during the week I've been setting Premier Store kits and getting the December price support set up. We're getting it, trying to mail out early so we can avoid some of the holiday shipping issues. So if you're a Premier Store and you haven't signed up for your Premier Store event, contact me. I should have contacted all of you by now, by the end of this week. But if you're seeing this and you have not scheduled your Premier Store event, get in contact with me fast, because we do actually have close to max capacity for our current promo size, or like promo set. So get in contact with me with that. We have talk a little bit about the demo kits that we are currently working on for the Scouts and new stores. We plan on reprinting 4 demo decks. That'll be the Mega Man and Proto Man decks from the tins, as well as original Caden and original Reese from Red Horizon. We feel that those characters have abilities that all work together to teach the basic abilities of the game very well. It's very easy to, and they play well against each other. Stores, we will be having a special, if you want to order demo kits, we will be able to send you some Mega Man and Proto Man tins. You can also email me about that to get more information. That's pretty much it. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
How's it going, everybody? Luke Butler here. There are very many layers to my job. The first layer is the highest tier of work. It's the kind of very overhead tier of work where you have to, plan and project things and keep an eye on making sure we're hitting our deadlines and that sort of stuff. Then the next tier of work, that's where you get kind of down in the dirty of daily operations with, shipping stuff and in the warehouse. And then the last tier of work, well, that's where you really get down in the dredges and you head out into the community and play some good old UFS with Eligor. So that's more about my job as a project manager. See you next time.
Hey everybody, JT here. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving and ate a whole bunch of really good food. I know I did. I spent a lot of time cooking when I'm not in the Jasco office, in my Jasco office here in Chicago. For Jasco, I've been working on pushing forward and continuing to really move on the Street Fighter UTS art. There's a lot to do for 38 characters and all of their cards that go in the game. So that's moving forward. UFS is moving forward on a couple of those amazing German sets that are coming out in 2019. In addition, Level 99 has announced their Street Fighter Exceed sets coming out. I had a chance to work on that with them, and I'm looking forward to picking those up myself. It's going to be 12 different characters in 3 different boxes. So if you like Exceed and you like Street Fighter, definitely check that one out. Next week, I'm going to be at the Gaming Goat Chicago, which I mentioned, and I'm going to be playing a new deck. So look for that next week as ramps into that. I'm probably going to post it a little bit early so people can make some comments or whatever, and then I'll post an update once I get back from the event. So I will see you all next week.
Hello everyone, this is UFS Corner. Behind me is my legacy, in the form of legacy. If you remember, before Jasco Games, 2 other companies made UFS, and they created what the legacy cards are today. Well, I'm proud to announce that in UFS we will be supporting the Jasco Eternal format. That's what the fans have popularly been calling it lately, so we're going to go ahead and embrace that name, at least for now. And the Jasco Eternal format is going to be paired up in 2020 with UFS Turbo for the World Championships. So that way we have 2 major events at once. We're probably going to be getting rid of the invitational part of Turbo as of 2020. So the 2019-2020 season will be the first time we have Jasco Eternal and Turbo in a World Championship together. Well, this is UFS Corner, so I hope you guys are excited. We're going to be promoting 2 new formats. One of them is a retake on another format, and another one is a retake on another old format. So it's 2 old new formats. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what creative decks come out of all of these old cards coming back, and I really want to see your guys' turbo decks as well. Throughout 2019, 2020, every new set is like a whole 25% to 50% change because one's going out, one's coming in a new meta every time. So Turbo is really exciting that way. So as you know, for this season of Turbo, you are winning a turbocharged race car, custom built car for the winner. You have to win a qualifier to go play. As of next season and moving forward, we plan to give the winner an action card, so a champion card again, for playing Turbo. Extended, that's what it used to be called. Now it's the Jasco Eternal format. We're still figuring out the price support for that, but it's probably going to be something really cool and similar to what we do with the other formats. So stay tuned to that. We're really excited, and I am going to be building some new decks. On that topic, my Pyron deck has been heavily edited, and it almost looks like Scorpion these days. Turns out Scorpion has some really good evil stuff for my Pyron deck. Alright, finally guys, for UFS Corner, moving forward, I would love to see your guys' suggestions in the suggestion box of what we should talk about in UFS Corner. There are tons and tons of things and aspects to UFS. We could literally talk for days and days and days just about UFS by itself. And I know you fans of Just Our Board Games are probably sick and tired of hearing about just UFS, so hopefully we can get a corner for you too. So put in your suggestion box as well. What should we talk about for Top Gun, or Buffy, or Cowboy Bebop the board game, or Mega Man the board game, or Pixel Tactics, or any of those other games we do? Put your suggestions in. We want to know what content you guys want to see. So we look forward to seeing that. We'll be updating it, and I can't move my finger properly. So Luke's wearing aviators.
Yeah.
Did you just get those, or did you just find them sitting around?
I found them right here.
Whose aviators are those?
They're mine now.
Alright.
Not really, though.
Oh, everyone should play Eligor.
Yeah. Oh!